In this video, I'm going to give you some treatments and specific exercises for your rotator cuff tendinopathy that you can do at home. Hi, my name is Dr. Joseph Rosie. I'm a licensed physical therapist and owner of Alinea Performance. And if you're sick of that nagging rotator cuff pain, let's take some action to get you on the road to recovery. Now, there are some temporary ways to reduce your pain quickly, but you're looking for lasting results. So we're here to fix the root of the problem. Now, we've been doing a rotator cuff tendinopathy series, and in this video, we'll walk you through the exercise to do in order to promote healing and to get you back to living your life. So, as we previously discussed, initially we want to calm the tissues down and focus on maintaining full mobility. Initially, the goal here is to get a little light movement, not to work the muscles, but so no weight or very lightweight is going to be perfect in this stage. Remember, we have to keep the arm moving so things don't start to stiffen up. If actively moving your arm causes pain, this is where passive movements from a shoulder pulley, a cane, or a pendulum work great. Now, all of these will yield the same results. My personal favorite is a pulley system. It's super easy to do, and you can do it virtually everywhere, even while watching TV. So first, hook up the pulley over the door and use your non-affected arm to raise your arm that is hurting. Bring your arm up as high as possible, as long as it doesn't cause any more pain. If there is a point of discomfort, back off slightly and hold for a few seconds. Then, let it come back down before starting over again. Repeat this for about 5 minutes. Now, continue doing this, and after a couple days, you want to start loading the tendon directly with eccentric lowering. This directly targets the tendon to help stiffen it up. Do this by lifting your arm up as high as possible and slowly lower your arm over an extended period of time, say 7 seconds. You want to start this exercise without using any extra resistance. If you can complete 12 reps without increasing your symptoms, you can go ahead and add some resistance up to tolerance. Now, as you progress in a subacute stage, you want to directly focus on the muscles that connect to the tendons. When looking at the rotator cuff, the main one to focus on here is the infraspinatus muscle. So we want to focus on contracting this muscle via an exercise called external rotation. Now ideally, we use a band that we can do both of these sides at the same time. So to start, hold a band in both hands with your arms down at your sides and your elbows bent to 90 degrees. Squeeze your elbows into your sides and simultaneously bring your hands out as far as possible. You want to keep your shoulder blades squeezed together while you do this exercise. Now, once you bring your hands out as far as you can, you want to slowly return back to the starting positions over a count of about 2 seconds. Briefly take about a 2-second pause before starting the next rep. I want you to continue doing this for about 12 repetitions or until you start to fatigue. If after 12 reps it feels pretty easy, then you might need to use a little bit more resistance. Now next is one of my favorite exercises that really targets the entire rotator cuff and the shoulder. It's called a face pull. To do this exercise, all you need is a band. I'll leave a link here, my favorite one, in the description below. So start with attaching the band to a door at a chest height. Hold the band in each hand and take a couple steps back until there's some tension in the band. Begin the exercise by pulling your arms back and bending your elbows. The ending position should have your arms in a 90 degree position with your arms at shoulder height. Hold for a second and slowly return to the starting position. Repeat this for about 8 to 10 times. Now finally, as you get closer to the final stages of rehab, we want to put it all together. This is where we want to add a pressing exercise. This targets the entire rotator cuff and all of the surrounding muscles. For this, I recommend the shoulder press. It's not only safe, it targets the exact area you want, but it also mimics the same activities that you'll need to do in day-to-day life. So start by grabbing a pair of dumbbells and press the weight overhead until your shoulder is completely locked out and your elbow is next to your ear. Slowly, lower the weight back down to your shoulder height and repeat on the other side. I recommend starting with 8 of these, as you'll want to use a weight that is moderately challenging. Each week, these should get easier, and you should notice that you can add more reps or more resistance without causing any pain or discomfort. That's good because that's exactly what you want to do. You will need to get the muscles and tendons stronger to prevent this injury from coming back in the future. So these are some of my exercises that I use for helping people overcome rotator cuff tendinopathy. Remember, if you want to learn more about it, common symptoms, or how to address it, you can do so by watching this entire video series. If you would like to support the channel, you can do that by helping me decide what to talk about next by leaving a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I hope you feel better soon.